What's up? Are we live? We are live.
Open your eyes, can't you see it tonight? Hex is dominating, taking life. What you buy next? Since he's a bitch boy. Fuck Cardano, you're just a shit toy. Where the heck's it can't, making all that noise. Let's light it up. Stinking live, stinking 5, 5, 5, 5. Stay it till you make it, set your ass for life. Make it, man, you're a hex that can, not a hex that can't. Let's light it up. Let's light it up. Let's light it up. Let's light it up.
Let's light it up.
Fuck you, finance. Season's a bitch boy. Fuck Cardano, you're just a shit toy. Where the heck's it can, making all that noise. Let's light it up.
Let's light it up, guys. Tonight we're gonna light it up. Episode 1019. Here we go. Gonna go watch the highest of stakes movie fucking premiere tonight in Las Vegas, Nevada. Red carpet shit. Let's go. And I'm gone. Oh yeah, if anybody's gonna be out there, I'll be out there. You'll be seeing me out there tonight. Here in a couple few hours. Yeah, be a good time. Get out there, see some hexagons, light it up, you know. So, on to the shit forks. Here we go. Oh yeah, we got some shit in the vault today, guys. We broke a million. We got up to 1 point something million. What are we at now? Let's see. Yep, we're still over a million. 1.01 million in the vault. Not doing shit for the price yet, but we're at 14 cents. We'll see what that does. See what that ends up doing. It's great when something's not inflating, though, right? When it's not inflating, might be a good sign. This is the longest I think it's gone without inflating for a while now. Oh yeah, he's humble, Richard. Now that's right. He's humble and wanted by the SEC right now too. But we all know it's just. I think the shit's almost priced in. Like it was just probably to shake out the weak hands, man. Like he intentionally got charged by the SEC so he could just shake out the weak hands. Maybe, you never know. Because we all know Hex is not a security. We know that. Yes, humbly wanted. We know that, and we know, like, they can say, "Oh, you did this and you did that," but there's no way they're going to be able to trace it back to anything, and actually charge him with any fraud. Like, I don't think so. I'm gonna stick to that one. I can't wait for him to win this case, and then Hex just go, Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen in my humble and unwanted opinion. See what I did there, Cookies? See what I did there?
Zen is ripping.
We got 10 people out there. I don't know if my co-host is coming on today, but that's okay. I'm not gonna be on here that long. I mean, you guys might be stuck with me for like another. Oh shit, yeah. I'll be on here a while. I don't have to leave till like 6:15. Yes, and goat token coming soon. I was trying to get a hold of Donnie earlier. I do believe we're still doing the thing for the sheep token holders. Does anybody remember when I asked him yesterday what the answer was? I can't fucking remember, dude. I can't even remember 5 minutes ago sometimes. What up, Landscraper? We got Northernmost Hexer in the house. Hexer. Buying pulse for everything I'm mining with almost 100 GPUs. Reminds me so much of what I did in Hex back in 2019, 2020. For everything mining. What are you mining? What are you mining? Are you a validator for Pulse too? Or... Yep, we got RAM token too. So we're gonna have Goat token and we're gonna have RAM token. Goat token is gonna be the PLS one back with PLS. Goat token, like if you guys didn't, or RAM token, you guys didn't hear the little secret because there's a bunch of So we should just back it with elephant. Fuck. That'd be crazy. Actually, that'd be crazy. Maybe we should just throw one on BNB and just back it with fucking elephant money. Fuck it, right? Ooh, Donnie, get in here. We need to have a talk. That would be cool. That seems like a win-win. But there's some speculation on this die right here, this P die, right? So there's speculation, nothing confirmed, but and it is a Degen, very high speculative play. But asking ye shall receive. What's up, man?
What up?
Yeah, man. Fucking yeah. This die. So there's RAM token, and I'm calling it the RAM TRX, right? So like it might just supercharge this whole motherfucker. Like if this thing knocks off all these zeros and gets back up to $1, like I don't care what fucking platform you're in, this thing's gonna make you like probably gonna make you a couple bucks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I'm never gonna promise riches or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, just do the math. Like if we back it with something like this that's just starting to spread its wings, low liquidity right now. But if this thing does come to fruition and this die does actually eventually get up to parity, then yeah, the numbers speak for themselves. The charts don't lie. Hey, Donnie, we're still doing the thing for the sheep holders, right? Gonna give them some allocation.
We're still doing something for the sheep holders. Yeah, like I said, we've got to figure it out because there's no pre-mine or whatever of goat tokens. So, obviously an airdrop isn't exactly applicable, but we'll think of something for them. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, because
that's why we're in the.
We got to do something.
That's right.
We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something for you guys. Whatever fucking, we're gonna do something. We have to, because we're not. I mean, even if we have to, just feed money back into it later on with the treasury, we can do that too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, at the end of the day, realistically, the airdrop was only ever supposed to signify that we haven't forgotten about sheep token holders. And I mean, look, at the end of the day, we could either, destroy ourselves by giving out more free tokens, giving people more tokens to destroy our liquidity with, or we can simply push on with development and make a solid platform and then remember them by actually building something that feeds money into it,
And it's like if we did do that, we would probably want to stick with the OGs, not like just the new ones just coming in to get the free goat token just to dump on it,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
That's
we'll figure it out.
That's
we gotta
my thoughts
too, man.
Too.
We got to make it fair, especially for our original holders that are still holding this day and still holding the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, is this sheep or sheep? Sheep. Yeah, sheep. So we still have a lot of people holding this floor. Fantastic guys, great job. Because like if all you guys dumped out, like we would have no liquidity in here. We basically have it is what it is. We have a little bit, not much. But look, it's flattening out. None of you guys are like really just giving up on us yet, and I love that. To be expected though. People got out because they're just whatever. But we're not gonna stop building. We're not gonna stop building, and we're not gonna forget about you guys. This is fuck. And dude, I just that elephant money that just popped into my fucking. What if we did another version on BNB and just back it with elephant money?
Oh my god.
Is that possible? Is that even possible? I don't even know.
Probably not.
Because you look at this chart, man. You look at this fucking chart.
No, because remember what we were saying. The whole reason why we're using the trumpet model is because elephant's so expensive. Like on the transfer, that's why like it'd be even more horrendous.
Oh my god! But look at this. Look at this though. Like, would that even matter?
What is that? Elephant BNB?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's elephant, man. Yeah, that's something we can maybe revisit later. I don't even know if there's any way to back it because it's got all the. I don't even know how that works.
What?
All the taxes and all that.
Low?
Would that even be? Would that even be a thing? Like, could you back something with elephant money?
Not really. I mean, you could, but again, it's the gas fees that would drive you away from doing something like that.
Hmm.
And you'd have to keep it on the same network too. Really, wouldn't you?
Gas fees don't scare me if this thing does another 100x here from here, though. Just saying. Just saying. We should just replace all of our liquidity for the sheep token and convert it to elephant money. Who's in favor of that? Let me know in the chat. Is that even possible though? Can we actually load elephant money into our liquidity controller and back it with it? Or would that even work?
So what we'd have to do is we'd have to create a liquidity pair of elephant sheep, and yeah, so one or both sides would have to like give in with regards to who's taking fees, because remember, when you buy and sell elephant, it takes the fees, and when you buy and sell sheep, it takes the fees. So one side is going to have to.
You'd have fees all over the place, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Fees on fees, but like, I mean, if this thing really does do what
I mean, look, but I mean, it's not so bad because the fees are going into the ecosystem either side. But at the same time, it's like people are going to end up needing to trade with like fucking 25% slippage just for that pair, which is fucking crazy.
25, yeah. So
just asking to get Jareded at that point.
Yeah, we Jared from Subway, huh?
Yep.
Go to swing his dick. We got 17 people out there already. Holy shit. How you guys doing today? Welcome to the stream. And don't forget to That's what we do here. We just we throw ideas at the wall, see what sticks, So, but I think we got a great idea here. I mean, the goat token is cool, but I'm really like, I got a huge boner for the Ram token, dude. The Ram TRX. Woo! Let's go. Long-term speculative play, but I think it might turn out to be something. Who knows? So where we at, Donnie?
I'm writing a deployment script for testnet right now.
Okay, sweet. That's always good.
Yep.
That's good. Let's do it. So today I'm going to go ahead and take a full payout on this bitch because I need some money in the bank. And this thing's just getting fucking wrecked today.
Yeah. I wonder if it would be. How much worse would it be though if we didn't have DDD?
Oh no, it'd be ridiculous because then you'd have people dumping, and then on top of the inflation, you'd have people
minting. Yeah,
it'd be minting inflation, minting dumpers. Yeah, so I'm very excited about the future of Degen Protocol, and we love our community, and we're not forgetting about it. Nobody gets left behind here. Nobody. So
that's right. Fuck yeah.
Put that in your fucking pipe and smoke it.
Yeah.
It's a claim day. I've done enough 60-40 compounding for the last couple of weeks. I'm just going to do a claim day because I can. Because there's no limits. You can do what you want with this fucking thing. It's cool. And then we got sheep.
Because you better while it's still 14 cents, because before you know it, it might be 13 cents.
Well, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, you better get out. No, but I think what's happening now is because now we got the inflation stopped. So now all it is just fucking that whales, maybe they're not satisfied with $1 million drip in the fucking vault or something. Maybe they just think it's time to go or something. I don't.
What up, dude? How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, like the way I look at it is like, okay, we're not seeing all this crazy positive price action like people were hoping, but it's still doing what it was initially designed to do. It's to build up the vault right now. Yeah. Without fresh capital, it's going to be kind of hard to bring the price up if we're just recycling money. But at the same time, ideally it's better than not, you know.
Yeah,
having 800,000, $1 million in the vault is better than it minting.
Well, we got a black guy on the show. We can't let PCM in here today.
Oh God, he might say some race. Now he hasn't said anything racist around 150 because he doesn't know yet.
He hasn't done it in, but every other black guy we've had on the stream.
It's because he looks at 150 and probably is like, that guy will kick my ass.
What'd you say, Jay? What'd you say?
I actually am a martial artist, though, for real.
Are you? I said because he probably looks at 150 and it's like, that guy will kick my ass. Because like he fucks with Morpheus nonstop, but like, let's be honest, Morpheus is
I know he doesn't.
He
never fuck with you at all. It's so funny.
Damn, that's hilarious, bro.
What style or what form? Hey. What do you do? Kempo, fucking jiu-jitsu? What do you got?
Well, more so karate, taekwondo, and my primary weapon mastery is bow staff. Yeah,
bow staff. Okay.
Yeah, I spent LED. Yeah, I spent LED staff as well.
Oh, is that with the stick? With the stick?
So you're all looking like Darth Maul over there?
Exactly. Facts, bro.
Yeah. Darth Maul, nice.
No, but like it's more so like contact staff. So like I could spin like the staff like on the palm of my hand and make it fall down my forearm and have it like flow all the way around my back, literally without touching it. And then like have it come around my other arm and then catch it with my hand. Like I'm manipulating the force, man.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, that's dope,
kind of crazy. Yeah, I'll send y'all some videos about it in the Telegram if y'all care that much.
Dope, bro. That makes the Globetrotter doing it with a basketball look like nothing.
Right. Yeah.
I'm doing it with a fucking lightsaber,
bro. Man, it's like 6 foot. It's bro. On God, man, like, bro, this thing is like, it's a 6 foot long staff too, and it's a LED embedded staff, and I've spun my NFTs and everything, bro. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
I can put any image I want on it.
Something that's happening tomorrow. Do you want to tell everybody about it, or is this for everybody, or is this just?
Yeah, it is for everybody. It's for pretty much if like they've got the machine and the capability to come through, then come through, you know. So if not, you can just watch the stream too. We're gonna be streaming it, and feel free to stream it to your audience as well.
If you have, so Shane, you have the Quest, right? You have the Quest. You can actually get into the metaverse. And see what's going on, dude. That'd be cool, man. If you fucking hook that up and see what it's all about. I'll log in on my. So is it a lot of steps to do it? Just to you said the breakdowns on the.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's in the Git book. It's pretty simple, straightforward to get into.
So I have to download some shit probably to get in there and make it happen. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's not going to be that extensive though. Like one program, that's about it, and you're good to go.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
And then you go through a whole tutorial how to use the whole thing and whatnot, and. Yeah, it's a powerful IDE, man. It's a developer's tool, bro. So like, not only is it a game, a social game, but it's also a development tool. Yeah.
I'm interested.
Is tomorrow like 11 a.m. or something? Our time, Vegas time?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it is that time. Yep, 1 p.m. UTC. Yep.
I'll get it set up either tonight or early tomorrow morning when I wake up.
1 p.m.
No, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. UTC. Excuse me, not 1 p.m. 5 p.m. UTC.
Yeah. So what is that? What is that Vegas? What is it? Eastern Vegas? What is the?
So East would be like. Yeah, so that'd be like 1 p.m. my time EST, and that'd be 11.
EST, okay.
Yeah, 11.
Cool. All right.
PST.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in and check that out, man. That'd be cool. Yeah, you might be sucking me. I might have to get me a Quest or something, man. Like that.
What were you about to say? You might be sucking me what?
And he
You're
said,
sucking me into the metaverse. Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I heard.
Well, Sting will be sucking me off.
He's
but,
like, you might be sucking
Nah,
me in,
come on,
and he
bro.
shuts
Nah,
up.
man, I ain't. Nah, bro, I ain't blowing any dude, man. Pause straight
No,
up.
I said Shane.
Yeah,
I didn't say Juan Fitty. I said Shane.
Hey, don't let him trick you because it's just the metaverse.
He'll be with his mask going like this.
Black Sheep will be like, it's okay, 150. It's the metaverse.
All right.
Wow, come on, bro.
It's only gay
Outrageous.
in reality, yeah.
Maybe I'll trying to trick you.
Y'all wildin', man. Absolutely wild, bro.
Man.
Black Sheep's gonna
Oh,
try
shit.
and trick
Yeah.
you, man.
Good to have you, man. Good to have you.
Yeah, bro.
He'll
Likewise.
be like,
Yo, but
try this judo
What's up?
move.
yeah, right. Oh, I was gonna ask if you wanted to actually like jam, play an instrument, or like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Present some of your tracks at the after party as well. We're gonna be doing like a video, ninja,
Yeah.
sort of like
Okay.
rebroadcast.
Yeah, we can do something.
Yeah,
We can do
Mhm.
something. I'm not prepared for
Yeah.
anything, but yeah, we could.
bro.
We definitely. I want to see what's what you got going on, man. For sure. I will
Yeah.
definitely be there. I got to figure out how to fucking get in and all that, and
Mhm.
we'll go from there.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing this too because like I don't ever use my Oculus. Lately, I started letting the kids play with it, so it's like after we started talking with you about the Oculus, I look over and I'm like, fuck, that thing never gets used, man. I'll at least let the kids play around on it, and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I want to get back into it. But a lot of people told me to get over the motion sickness thing, maybe start with like 10, 15 minutes at a time, have a fan on me, even maybe eat something.
Well, he already told you what I think he mentioned the other day what the issue was, what that you got.
Yeah,
IPD,
I've moved those around too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because there's 3 settings, right?
Yeah, there are 3 settings. Yeah.
And I can't, it's like, none of them seem like one might seem close, but then when I'm looking further, it's kind of funky looking or vice versa. Like, I can't seem to get it. Like, where I can notice, like, where I notice, like, okay, whoa, this is better,
Yeah.
Like they, not that they're bad, but I feel like whenever I move them, they're pretty equal.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the real far one. I ain't got no weirdo freaking alien fucking
right. Yeah. The thing is like it's a really cheap IPD solution. Like they cheaped out on it. That and the controllers, like they cheaped out on it bad, bro.
Oh,
and and plus the head strap too is really cheap as well. The elastic band, so like you got to replace that too.
Yeah, I got one with a battery pack on the back and everything.
Yeah, the elite strap. Yeah, that's the comfy one too, bro. That one just works out the box perfectly.
Is there something else you can do? Like, is there any no upgrades you can do to it, or is there a better, maybe a better? Is there something better than the Oculus?
People have told me that there's better ones, but like they're a lot more expensive from other companies.
They are. Yeah, there's HTC. There's Valve. Valve has the Index. HTC has got the Vive, and a whole suite of different metaverse products, including trackers, other headsets, and different sort of controllers. You know what I mean? People have like these Vive attachments for their golf club, and then they're using an actual physical golf club, to practice their swing. With the Vive. And it's just
there's this hockey thing that I've been thinking about getting, but right now I just can't afford it because it's I can't remember. I think it's like $300-400. But same thing. I put little sensors like on my real hockey stick, and it's supposedly like there's pros. I mean, who knows? They could be getting paid, but there's these pros that have been swearing like that this thing is really good. It helps you get your shot better, getting your form, everything. They swear that this thing's fucking good, they say.
Yeah, bro. There's a lot of good simulations out there with metaverse technologies that'll actually refine your ability to perform in real sportsmanship. Like seriously, it simulates the weight and everything, bro. Like I'll show you something pretty ridiculous. Give me a second. Be right back. I think you guys are gonna get.
I just want to play zombies with the motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. I'm glad we have someone finally in our group that knows a lot of this shit and really
deep in the game, dude. Right.
We've had other people that like kind of get it and all that. But like 150 really gets it.
Yeah, I do. So this right here is what you call a Pro Tube Pro Volver. This thing has the weight of an actual handgun. Kid you not.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You were telling me about that. Yeah. Okay.
Bro. And whenever you shoot, it actually like pops off. Like it'll actually So like
oh shit.
You feel the kickback in real time.
Yeah,
And then
You feel that
Yeah.
little blowing
Mhm.
back on you.
yeah, exactly. He
But
paused, but yeah,
That's sick,
yeah,
dude.
real time. Yeah.
No pun intended.
hmm
That's sick, dude. Yeah,
Right.
you're deep in the game. And you said you got like gloves that have feedback on them too, right? Or
Yeah,
some
man,
shit?
and the whole suit too, bro. Like,
Oh, the
somebody
suit.
could come
Oh,
up
so
to
you can
me
feel the
and punch me.
when
Yeah,
you get
punch me in the
shot.
gut. Yeah, not only get shot, but like
Oh
punched,
wow.
kicked, hit, like literally,
Yeah.
like tapped on the
Oh yeah, and the
shoulder or
gloves when you
whatever.
sit, you can give somebody like dabs, right?
Yeah.
And you can feel the. That's cool, man. It's got
Yeah,
all the
bro.
feedback on it.
But that's like
That's fucking dope.
So if I
development
like
tool right
bitch
now.
slapped Black Sheep, we were like in a
Yeah.
board meeting and we both had those.
Yeah.
Like I could walk up if I was mad
Yep.
and like bitch slap him and he'd be like, "Ow, dick."
Yeah, seriously,
Yeah.
they've got this thing called a
Yeah.
tactile, and like literally, they have pressure sensors. I think it's like 4 motors all around the eyes, pretty much. And whenever you
Oh
get
wow,
like slapped
dude.
in the head, you can feel the impact, the blunt impact. And bro, I've gotten shot in the head
Whoa.
like by other players across the globe. You know what I mean? Like multiple times that thing
Oh
on, dude.
wow.
It feels immersive. Like it feels like somebody's actually like hitting me, and I'm wearing a helmet on. You know what I mean?
All right.
Like,
So one thing
That's
I do
fucking
got to ask
crazy.
about the bodysuit thing. I've heard people talking about this. I don't know if it's real yet, but
Mhm.
like porn, like if you were watching porn, can it interact with that where it feels like the person's touching you? Because I know people have
Of
talked
course,
about.
Shane would be the first one to ask about that, eh?
I'm not a big porn guy. I'm curious because I found out that you can do like Pornhub on there. People were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
dude, you can get all up in there," and I was like, "I'm good." Nah.
Yeah, bro. Dude, it gets way deeper than that, man. Actually, but yes, you can do that. Yeah, there's actually it's actually gamified. It's actually
Deeper, huh?
gamified.
Really?
Yeah, gamified
Wow,
with
dude.
real people in real life in real time. Yeah,
That's so
and
weird.
not only that, it's
Wow,
blockchain.
dude.
It's blockchain integrated too at the same time. So
Wow.
yeah.
Oh my
So she's
God.
like jerking you off, and there's like Bitcoin coming out of your wallet.
No,
Yep.
no. It's not like that at all. No, it's not like that at all.
That's what you call that. Now that is what you call getting the money shot.
Right?
It's called teledildonics if you really want to look into it.
Oh wow,
Dildonics?
dude.
Yeah,
Oh wow,
if
there
wanna-
you go.
Yeah, it's an actual scientific study. So
Wow. I thought that I didn't think that they actually had shit because I know people have talked about it. I'm like, yeah, right. It's going to be like 20 years before we see any shit like that. Yeah, it's like, nope, there you got it. In 20 years, you won't be able to tell the difference.
Marvin says we can pair sheep with trunk. Got a 6X coming. We got a 6X coming in like 6 months, maybe 6 years. It depends on when he's gonna actually when this birth is gonna get big enough for him to care about it, and whether he's not just gonna sweep it under the rug and make it a retired contract. Because he's done that many times. We were looking at the history and Bankroll Network and all that shit of how many fucking retired contracts he has that he just gave up on, man.
Yeah, he has a
yeah.
lot, but
sometimes
because what a lot of people try and talk shit about him because he's got that, but as much as it's
but to his
well, yeah, it's still development, right? He's always developing. He realizes something's
it is.
not
It's
working.
all experimental.
Yeah, hey,
okay, but at the same time, what you've got to remember, and to his credit, is that he's never like fully fucking incapacitated the contract. There's always still a UI that you can use to interact with it and carry your shit forward, right? It's not like he took down the flow page or the fucking credits page or nothing. You can still go to the retired section and fucking interact with the contracts if that's for some stupid reason why you're still in them, you know?
Yeah.
It makes sense to do it that way. At least he's not 404ing the contracts.
And that's the point we were making earlier in the voice chat. Is he's got $1 million of his own money in that shit. So yeah, he definitely wants it to succeed.
Oh wow, yeah, he definitely needs to see it succeed.
Oh yeah,
that's really what it comes down to. He's obligated to see that succeed.
Oh yeah, man.
But if somebody could pull it off, BT is one of them, you know.
Yeah, it'll be him, dude. He's the DeFi goat, dude. We all know that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. It's
that
funny
is
how
until
many
we
people
launch.
It's funny how many people talk shit about BT. BT's a fucking smart dude. He's been in the real financial world, like working for He worked for Fidelity and some other big boys.
Wow.
Like, he graduated from MIT. Sometimes his little "I'm MIT" graduate gets to his head a bit, but at the same time, he did graduate from MIT, you know? So it's kind of like, you shut up, don't be a bitch about it, but you are, you know.
Did you ever 150. Did you ever get into Bankroll Network, or do you even know who BT is? Do you even know who Bank Teller is?
No, never heard of him. Nope.
Dude, okay, we got to get you guys connected up.
Old friend of mine. Like I've known him since like 2018. He's a good guy.
And you know what?
One of the best
too. He's very big on like he does those like conventions that are like specifically more geared towards like black people, trying to get them more into crypto. Like he's cool. I think he would like you a lot. You know, because he's
so much of a badass.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
He loves wow, dude, that shirt is hard.
No, but look,
yeah, dude.
This is how much of a. I'm not even. This is nothing, dude. Look at this shit. What, if this fucking thing will load, my internet's being gay today. Look at this exploit, dude. $11 million fucking exploit. $11 million exploit. He just shook it off like swatting a fly, and he fucking just carried on, and boom, we're right back up.
Yeah, it's taking about a year and a half to get.
About a year and a half to recover, but now it's got 70,000 BNB in there, dude. This is the number 3 holder of BNB right now on the Binance Smart Chain network. Wrap BNB, but it doesn't matter. It's still fucking. He's still got 70,000 fucking BNB in there, dude.
Yeah, dude, he's a beast.
Jesus Christ.
And if he keeps going at this rate, he will be the number 3 holder. Like he'll have this thing will start pulling fucking BNB up with it. Like
Elephant is the number 3 holder of BNB.
Jesus Christ. Wait, so let me get this. Yeah. Wait, so who are his LPs?
Pancake Swap.
I figured. Yeah, I figured. But who are his Do you guys know his actual LPs? Because there's no way he holds all that BNB himself.
Oh no, Elephant token itself is its own LP. The way that the code works is that the contract itself is the owner of all the LP tokens.
Okay.
Like nobody out there is LPing like BNB and Elephant together unless they're going into farms. This is all 100% concentrated protocol-owned liquidity that's permanently locked up, and the way that it's coded, forced to recycle itself and just keep on absorbing liquidity like a sponge, bro. Like this shit. When you really wrap your head around how this works, bro, it's next level shit.
It's his MIT map. He always throws at our face.
This guy made like you think it's the best thing you've ever been in, even hex or anything else, dude. This thing makes it look like a toy, and over time, it's going to prove itself what it really is capable of. He's already proven it.
Not only that, but like,
hey guys, I got to get out of here. Catch up with you later.
All right, we'll see it. The developer himself, he's like an obtainable person to get to know, to talk to ask questions. Like he's one of BlackSheep's known how many years, BlackSheep?
2018, 19, 20.
Yeah, I've known him for almost
6 years now. Almost as long as I've been in crypto,
Yeah.
I met him about 6 months after I got in.
And he's one of the first movers. Like he was he started, I don't know if you ever heard of Flow, that was on Tron about almost 3 years ago that started. That was him. And then Drip, it wouldn't be around today if it wasn't for BT, because they took BT's flow idea and they improved the small little things that that he fell short on. And and then that's where Drip came from too. So
nice. That's what's
like
up.
most of the shit we've been in DeFi, if it wasn't like hex or anything like that, like a lot of the shit we've been in has been because of him. Like stemmed from him.
And he talks at
he's the OG goat
of like conferences too. Like he doesn't just do whatever that thing was, that Black Bitcoin or whatever. He does a lot of them, but he's usually like one of the featured guys. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I mean, the dude worked for Fidelity for a long time. You know what I mean? Like his resume is impressive if you look at even in the real world,
for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's funny because if you ever see him, he looks like one of the dudes from Run DMC.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yo, it's fire, bro. Yo, let me.
Yeah, I'll have to introduce you sometimes. He's in our chat. We've got a back room talk with him.
Yeah, man. Super smart. Even though like him and I sometimes butt heads, I don't care. I still completely support him.
Not much anymore,
Yeah, we barely ever butt heads. Rare, but I mean, back in
his jaw when you first met him
2 years ago, I was like, bro, say something like that again, I'm gonna break your fucking jaw when I meet you. And even if that's why when I started to like him, I was like, I publicly said I'm gonna break your jaw. So now I have to find an excuse to publicly not break your jaw. Otherwise I'm going to have to, dude. I have to follow. And I was like, well, if you make Elephant go parabolic, then I won't, then everything's forgiven. And it went parabolic, and I was like, there it is. saved me from having to whoop his ass after I started liking him.
The exploit sucked, man. It shook a lot of people out, even myself. I was like, fuck, man, another failed project, and then boom, and fuck, I should have just held. I'd have a couple fucking probably have $500,000 right now, but
if I would have held, I mean, before the exploit, I sold mine into Stampede. I took 13 grand out of there and put it into Stampede. It was like 14, and then it was like 13 that ended up hitting Stampede after all the taxes, and then Stampede, you know, as we all know, Trunk became depegged and went to shit. And meanwhile, you know, and that parabolic move with fucking Elephant right after I did the move too. I was like,
it was just before the Elephant exploit. We had the fucking flow mishap with the what was it? The reactor that got fucking exploited. It got like it was like, damn, dude, just another one, right? But you know, you live, you learn, man. It's all you know. It's all about building it. And you make mistakes as you go along, but he never gave up, and that was the fucking. That was the thing.
Another thing I like about BT that I learned from BT is all this is experimental, right? We may think, okay, it's good, but at the end of the day, like even when people are bummed about this DDD thing for drip, it didn't pump the price. Well, it did what they said it would do. It filled the vault, right? Like, and it's all experimental. There's no way of telling if it'll pump price until we actually do it. Well, BT's one of those guys all the time. He's like, this is experimental. So if I have to retire it, people talk shit. He's like, whatever, dude. All this shit's experimental. And, you know, and if you don't try, you don't know.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's more than just experimental. If once you're off testnet, it becomes a liability if it fucks
I know.
Yeah.
That's why. I mean, that was a huge exploit. People lost so much fucking money. Like he had to just dust himself off and keep moving, and he did. And you know,
and that's bro. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, bro. Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, because I mean, he had death threats. He had you know, fucking.
You
know, they got into federal shit, and it was like, you know, it was scary at the moment, but he never gave up, man.
Bro,
so
I think somebody was just like, "Fuck it, redemption arc. I'm hitting the button."
There's a lot of speculation.
11 million, dude, and now he's got, since that exploit, I think it's got about 3 times as much liquidity as it started with. So
well, and the 11 million that they stole last I knew, it was still just parked in ETH. They flipped it over.
It's just sitting in a fucking wallet.
So whoever did it, it was more of a personal fuck you than I need $11 million. You know what I mean?
Because he wanted to try to wreck the project, but.
Well, the thing is that like once you take that money, it's actually a crime, and chain analysis is going to be on your fucking ass.
Oh yeah, he said that he got the FBI.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
because of all the, I mean, because he, like I say, that's one thing I like about him. He's one of the guys that could go to say the FBI if something like that happened, because he's got all the right, like I don't know what they're called, licensing or certifications. You know what I mean? Like I said, worked for Fidelity for a long time. He's got the right credentials to be doing what he does.
And what he's doing now, I mean, it's pretty much proven itself to the point that we're taking his code over to Pulse Chain. So let's go.
State
Go,
Street,
baby.
That's the other one. State Street, I think, is the other one. He worked at the other big one.
Wow.
Like straight out of college, I think he went in, and he was like, like running whole projects, like if I remember correctly.
Woo! That was a good one.
Coughing. Yeah, bro. Him coughing that made me cough, bro. I was like,
right? I know.
Yeah. Hey, you know, Black Sheep. I think that's another black guy that PCM's never called a racist word. BT. I don't think he's ever called him a racist word.
Damn.
What are you talking about? We actually got our channel got shut down because he dropped the N-bomb toward BT.
Wait, what?
Oh, he did?
Oh shit!
You remember that?
No, I don't remember him ever using that word towards BT.
Yeah, he did. He said, how did he put it? Somebody out there remembers how he put it too. Nobody remembers that. He said I should call it N-bomb something. I can't remember exactly what it was. But he did. Yeah, he did, man. And it was like, you know, Yeah, our channel got shut down for
back.
our channel
You,
got shut down for like a month because of that.
What the hell? You
Yeah.
serious? Or did you start saying some crazy shit like nigga
with a hearty,
I'm 100% nigga?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, like that.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. He
With a
has a
hearty
hard
R.
Yeah,
R.
he said it. He said it the bad way. He said it the way. He said I should call it I hate N-bombs, and that was it, dude. Like 2 weeks later, the fucking the feeders picked it up.
That's what it was. Oh,
damn! Yeah,
that's the one that took him a year and a half to catch up on.
He was actually joking, but they picked it up, and it was like our channel was shut down for a while.
Well, dude, one time, so we have one of our buddies, Morpheus. He hasn't been coming in much lately, but he's mixed. And one time, PCM was mad because he was like road raging, so he comes into the fucking onto here. Well, we're all talking, all giggling, having a good time, bullshit like we always do. He comes in, he says the N-word with a hard ER towards Morpheus for no reason. Like,
here he is. Now, here's his 2 cents on you, bro. Here's his 2 cents on you.
But he comes in, I think he said the N-bombs like 18 times in less than 30 seconds. With an ER. With an ER.
We didn't get shut down that day.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the AI to pick up that episode. They're going to be like, whoa.
Oh, my God.
Oh, damn, bro.
Fucking,
bro.
PCM for you, man.
I probably will look like Stevie Wonder when I get older, bro. Like when I'm like in my 50s, bro. I'm probably gonna have long hair.
When you're in your 50s, you look the same as you do now.
Bro, you're right, bro.
Mr. Big is our resident racist.
Dude, resident racist. Most black people don't age until they hit about 80. You know? Like I've met so many people. I'd be like, how old are you? 65? And I'm like, what the fuck? I thought you were 40. Yeah. You know, like what?
I get what you mean, bro. 100%. My dad looks like he's like, I'd say 45 and he's turning 60. So it's true.
Yeah, my stepdad's black and he's almost 70. And I would say, he looks like he's probably in his late 40s, early 50s, and he's only been aging lately real bad because he drinks too much.
Now we're looking back at our it was because it was back in December 2022. He said, so the reason my channel got a strike was from an old video where you had I heart BT at the bottom and you said I'm going to change it to I hate N-bombs.
Damn.
Yeah, you're so racist, Mr. B. You cannot ever say you're not racist because you are.
Damn, bro. I mean, like the man is a legend, dude. Like
he's like one of those like but he's
shut down the BlackSheep channel for the
We've just accepted him, but we have some of our other friends that are black that are influencers that won't come on because they're like, no, I ain't coming on that damn show. Like, oh, don't worry, we'll kick him the moment he says anything, dude.
Wow.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, he usually won't. He's sometimes he goes, I wish we can go back to the old days. And I'm always like, yeah, where whites had their own drinking fountain, right?
Oh, shit. Yeah, bro. We had to get in the back of the bus. Oh, them good old days. When I hang them niggers from trees. It's all rise again. Get in the back of the bus,
But I think you know what's funny how bad that changed. So look at I'm 43. By the time I was in school, like the cool kids, if you had to ride all the cool kids are at the back, and I was like, wait a minute. So the whole time we were basically telling them, hey, you're the cool kids, get to the back of the bus, because now that's where like all the kids would want to be. Like, if you're in the front of the bus, you're like, fucking pussy, why are you in the front of the bus? Next to the bus driver.
Yeah, no bullshit. Yeah. That's the way it is.
Yeah,
right,
funny,
bro. Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, look at him. He's gonna be running right home as soon as we get off the bus, man. We gonna jump your ass. Yeah. Bro, so many kids are savages, man. Straight up.
Yeah, all the cool kids sat in the back, like fucking doing their thing, fucking around.
It's true, bro.
Get as far away from that adult as possible.
Exactly. But the adult would still be like looking in the rearview mirror. And bro, I had this one bus driver, bro. He would actually fucking stop the bus, get up, and walk all the way to the fucking back and be like, hey, you better stop it. You better stop it. He just screamed at him, bro. And I was like, yo, bro, this shit crazy. The kids were recording the shit, man.
Yeah, dude, I was going to this, like, I had to go to court continuation school in 8th grade because I got kicked out of my regular school. So our bus driver for that, he's this cool, like, middle-aged black dude. He'd be listening to R&B the whole time. But if you fucked up, bro, if he raised his voice or had to look back, everybody was like, oh, I mean, because we were the bad kids, you know what I mean? So he was hard himself because he already knew. Because there was times he did that. He'd pull the bus over and he'd be like, you think you're tough? And he'd pull the bus over, get out, turn the bus off, get out, and be like, bring your ass out here right fucking now. This was the 90s, you know, where he might be able to get away with whooping your ass and then taking you to school.
Don't get PCM the nuclear launch codes or Mexico is toast. He was in the chat going off on.
No, he wouldn't, because then who would be washing his car?
Wild.
Exactly, man.
Man, I don't think
he's
anybody
like-
on
he's
the planet
like-
needs those.
He's like 90 years old, you know. What can you do?
Yeah, nuclear. You don't need nukes. I'm for if people want to own firearms and are responsible. I'm all for that. But like mass destruction shit, like nuclear bombs that just destroy a whole fucking just innocent people because of a few assholes. No.
Yeah. Like normal, ordinary people will never have the capability to own that technology ever.
You could
Bro.
have fooled me, Mr. Big.
Well, even the guy.
I'm not racist. Fuck those people.
Even the guy who made the nuclear bomb, he regretted it, and he spent the rest after it was dropped on Japan. He spent the rest of his life speaking out against it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he knew it wasn't right, and when he saw the true devastation, like they actually used it, he couldn't believe it.
Yeah, bro.
He felt guilty.
Bro, Oppenheimer for sure, bro. Have you seen that movie that they dropped about him recently?
No, but I just watched a documentary about him, is what it was. So that's how, because I never realized it. It was like something, because I was watching shit just popped onto YouTube, and I was like, he really didn't, like, I want to hear this story now, because the way it was titled, like, you know, that he was very upset with his invention. And then I watched it, and I was like, damn, that's because the guy was a good person and had a good heart. He wasn't evil. Like, somebody like that to invent something like that, you gotta be evil to be okay with the destruction you've helped create.
Yeah, for sure. But you know, the dude that created the Demon Core, he kind of killed himself when he created the Demon Core. So like, yo, these people knew what sort of like energies they were playing around with while they're in the laboratories. So it's just wild, man. The whole story is crazy shit.
Yeah, all that Nazi shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean,
is.
that's how we got that game Zombies, man. That's totally like. It's all about...
Hey, thanks to those fucking Nazi fucking scientists, we got fucking meth too. I bet the South really is happy about that. All them fucking hillbillies, sister fucking meth heads.
Right. Hey, yo, you guys want to pull up the PLS chart real quick? I want to see what's going on. I haven't looked at the PLS chart all day.
Oh yeah. I got you. It's just dipping a little bit more.
Oh God.
No, it's cool, man. I mean, I love it because it's just going to give us a better entry on our GOAT token project.
Yeah. I feel it.
It's going to bottom out eventually, man. I'm not worried about it.
Yep, bro.
He's going to win this case.
Yeah,
he's going to win this case, and the SEC is just going to have another loss on their roster, dude.
And then they're gonna if they don't get Richard, they're gonna go out and they're trying to go after Coinbase right now. But if they don't get one guy, they're going to keep going and keep knocking off until they can. They're not going to give up until they can finally get somebody, because XRP,
the government's broke.
Bro, if they would have beat XRP, that would have been it, dude. They would have started just fucking hammering everybody and winning. Yeah. That's why I've never been like I've said many times, like I am not a fan of Richard Hart, but I want him to win this. You know what I mean? Like, because I understand what this means for crypto. You know, I can separate my dislike for the man versus what's going to be best for crypto. You know, if they do get him, on anything, I hope it's only the fraud charges and not the securities, because once they can catch one guy with the securities, that's when they're going to start, the ball's going to roll towards everyone else. Like fraud, you can get fraud on this guy, that guy, any guy, you know what I mean? But securities to win them.
Nah, it's not saying, dude, the disclaimer on the PLS website, the Pulse Chain website, it just like clearly states what exactly the protocol is, and it's not a security. It's not an unregistered security. Yeah. There is no common enterprise. Yeah, exactly. There never has been at all. It's all just a software stack. It's a software experience. That's powered by GPUs. Yeah, exactly. And ASICs.
It's probably one of the most decentralized things we have in crypto. Like there's nothing. Even if Richard Hart died today, the Hex would still go on, Pulse Chain would still go on. It's all completely decent. Validators. What do we have now? Like 20. Last time I checked, we had like 20,000 validators. I don't even know what we have now.
Bro, we got a fuck ton, bro.
Validators. We have.
You go Pulse. I love the site.
Yeah, we're getting up there, man. Yeah, 37,522, baby.
Yeah, a lot more since I last checked. Holy shit.
That's about as decentralized as it's gonna fucking get. So,
yeah, bro.
Suck my dick.
Yeah, dude. The Fed saying on their website, bro. We're decentralized. Dude, the Fed is nowhere near decentralized as this, bro.
Right? I know, man. I keep watching this dick shit every day, man. I'm like, dump this fucking piece of shit, dude. Stop fucking with us, man. We all know it's garbage.
It is mad trash, bro.
Zero, man.
This shit is hot ass, dog. Stupid. It is
so stupid, dude. You feel me?
Yeah, I do, bro. It is what it is, man. The writing's on the wall at this point, bro. Y'all, you guys hear about the, downgrade in the credit from Fitch?
Went to like AA, from AAA to like AA plus or something.
Yeah, exactly that. Yep. Bro, that's a fucking nail in the coffin right there, bro. That's a bad sign.
On what? Wait, what happened?
I know I've heard that before, but I've never looked into it much. On the larger spectrum, what does that mean, though?
It's like whenever people are analyzing your credit history, right? And whenever you're financing credit, like sure, the American economy is financing its own debt. That's the reason why we can just keep printing our own currency into oblivion and exporting our inflation, all across the world. Yeah, exactly. So it's just like the organizations are just paying lip service to the idea that like we are essentially like less creditworthy than we were previous decades.
That's what I thought. I just never looked too deep into seeing if that's what it meant.
Yes, that's precisely what it means.
The end of the day. Okay. On a federal level,
it wasn't that hard for me to sign a couple of documents and get a $40,000 credit line on business credit lines. Like they're just handing them out like candy, dude, at Halloween. It wasn't that hard. I mean, I had a decent credit score, but I didn't have to have that much of a credit score. It was pretty wow. You're just gonna hand this money over to me and just that's how they get you, man. They're just trying to get you into debt. More
it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. It's all just a debt game, and
I'm sure bankruptcies are at an all-time high. Let's look at that chart.
Yeah, people are getting their shit repoed for sure.
Yeah,
businesses going bust. People's getting laid off. It's looking ugly out there.
All the dumb shit people were doing with all that money that they were getting, like during COVID, from not working and shit. Buying shit they can't afford. We all knew that all that money printing was gonna catch up, dude. Like I was talking to my mom today, and she was like, "While everyone else was spending, she goes, all I did was I saved every penny of it." And I mean, my mom is real good at saving money, because I'm like, "Mom, how do you save money with like she's almost 70. She just works at at a store just for something to do. She turned 70 next month. She was gonna retire next month. She goes, "No, I think I'm gonna go to 74 now." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like,
God, dude.
Most people are excited to retire. My mom's like, maybe push a few more years out. She's like, "Why not? I can do it."
Yeah.
She actually just got a fucking promotion at work to like a operations manager of the store she's at, and I'm like, "What?"
So that comes with the raise. That's the reason why she did it.
Yeah, right. She's like, "I do 4 more years." She don't need it, because she's gonna, no matter what, as soon as she hits 70, she's gonna put in for her Social Security, because she never took it yet, and so because at 70, if she's never touched it, now it's the max amount, and she just found out too, because she's not a U.S. citizen. She's British. She gets a little bit of pension from them too, even though she's lived in America since she was like 5.
Weird.
Yeah, she never worked over there. She never was, but they've been like sending her shit or whatever, saying, "Hey, don't forget, you got to collect your pension."
Interesting.
So, and then
wild,
yeah, and then
bro.
she said even from one of her old jobs, she just got a thing saying that they're going to be paying her $200 a month. So she's like, I'm like, Mom, why you don't need to work? She's like, well, I just want to. I'm like, you're going to be making like maybe $3-4 grand a month just doing nothing.
Well, here's the thing, man. A lot of people think that they can retire with the money they get from these sort of benefits. But then, like, they realize as inflation goes crazy, oh shit, maybe this wasn't a good idea.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Especially if they don't have like dividends, you know what I mean, and passive
yeah.
income.
Which my mom has and she has her mom's inheritance.
Okay, wow, yeah, she's gonna be good. She can retire for sure. She can afford to retire for sure.
Yeah, she could definitely afford to, but she just doesn't. She doesn't want to. But she was even saying, well, like my grandfather, he finally was forced retired from a company he once owned, and I think he was like late, like 78 or like something like that. And when they finally forced retired him because they were sick of him and he no longer owned the thing, so they get rid of him. That's when he started declining real quickly mentally, you know. And and I mean, he ended up, you know, he died. What was he? He was still in his. I think he was working into his 80s, and by his late 80s, he died. I think it was like 87 when he died. But it was a quick decline because he was still doing really good for a guy his age. As soon as he stopped working, boom, dropped off. He was a what is he? A fucking he's a chemist and a electrical engineer. So he used his brain all the time, and as soon as he stopped using it, mush.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, like I was telling BlackSheep, when my grandpa was a little kid, he was always interested in chemistry. So he's from England, and so he made nitroglycerin. He was like 7, 8 years old. He was under 10. His parents didn't believe him. He's like, no, that's nitroglycerin. Don't touch it. Their parents didn't believe it. Dad throws it in the backyard and blows a big fucking crater in their backyard.
What the fuck?
And after that, anytime when he was a kid, he said something was something, they were like, okay. But they were like, don't make that kind of stuff anymore. He was mischievous. He would like the old lady next door. You know, this was like 19 probably 20s in England. He was shooting the old lady next door with his pellet gun and shit from the tree. And he's, you know, nowadays you have to go to jail for that. He would shoot her and then he'd be hiding up there and she'd be like, I know you're hiding somewhere, Peter. Where are you? You know.
Just being an absolute menace. Yeah,
but with that kind of knowledge as a kid, that's that big of a menace. So he ended up becoming a chemist.
The backyard.
His parents didn't believe him. He said that he even would tell the story. He's like, yeah, they had the little jar he had it in. I mean, just jerking that around too hard can make it blow up. He said.
Yeah,
it's so unstable. And he said his dad's like, oh, this is it. And his dad's like waving it around like fucking, I can stop wasting, you know, mixing all this. This isn't nitroglycerin. And he's like, oh shit. And he was a little kid.
Oh shit.
And then when his dad throws it, as soon as it hits the ground, it just fucking blows up.
Yeah, it probably got hot in his hand and he didn't know what the fuck to do with it. Yeah. Shit, man. Yo, going crazy.
He always would describe it as a crater when he would tell the story. It blew a crater in their backyard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then like before his mom died, she would tell the story too about the time he made nitroglycerin as a small child. And from that point, she was like, oh, we're in trouble with this one.
Right.
Oh,
and that was before the internet, bro.
Bomb shit. Yeah,
how the fuck do you learn that?
Like, you had to have the anarchist cookbook to get that shit. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. Go to the library. How do I mix this chemical concoction to create a bomb, practically?
Exactly.
Yo, so I got to ask, boys, what's going on with the highest of stakes? Did you guys see it yet? What's going on?
He's gonna go see it tonight.
I'm going to see it in about an hour from now. I got to get out the screen to go.
Figures. Okay, understood. Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to seeing it myself. I just want to like stream it, you know.
That's what I want to just wait.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now I'm gonna go out there. I'm
We'll
sure
do a
there's gonna be
watch
some
party.
Mexicans that I've probably seen at the mansion party, and we'll be.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
probably all the guys from like that show you were on. What's that show again?
You know, I'm gonna make a scene. I'll be like, "Stand up for Richard Hart, motherfuckers!"
Yeah, right. You're just bring a big dildo and just write Richard Hart on and shove it down your throat.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be tanked when I go in there. I'm gonna do it.
You better hurry. Stop at the sex store on your way. Get a fucking Red Bull can and just you can shove down your throat.
Oh man, that's gonna be great, man. Because like nobody even knows about this movie, so like it's gonna be all Hexicans.
Only Hexicans. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You'll see those cool guys. That what are they? What's his name? Tony or whatever on the show you did before that Syndicate show, Black Sheep.
Yeah, Tony might be there. Actually, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, of course they'll all be there. They live in all those guys that live in Vegas. And what were they against? Yeah. Discord Syndicate.
Oh yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Barry might be there too. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text him and see if he's gonna be there.
I'm sure they'll all be there. They're all fucking hardcore Hexicans.
Bro, there's a showing in my city, in Washington D.C. I kind of wanted to go, but I'm just like, man, I don't know if I should. I probably should. For real. I should go out there and show my shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? There's bound to be some PLS holders.
You better have a Louis V bag or they ain't listening to anything.
I didn't think about that, man.
Facts, bro. You gotta pull up stunting on these motherfuckers.
You know what's weird? So like Hexicans, like online, they're probably the most toxic like a crypto cult I've ever seen. But in person, whenever I went and hung out with them, super cool people, man. You know what I mean? Like totally the opposite vibe of what they put out online.
Yeah.
So I've had fun. Like went with Black Sheep when we did PulseCon and all that. Almost exactly a year ago. September will be a year.
Yeah, we had a booth at PulseCon. It was fun.
Nice.
Pulse Flop should have been called.
We had our shirts out there and all the shit. Yeah.
It was a bummer. It was a real flop. If it would have gone the way it was supposed to, at first there was a huge venue.
It was horribly planned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
This is one that reminded me of the nitroglycerin.
Shoot it! Holy fuck!
Damn. Oh, that thing, brother. That looked like it started a forest fire, man.
I know it probably did.
You know which one reminds me of the one my grandpa's story, the nitroglycerin. It's that fucking one you recently added, where the guy's like trying to blow up a gopher hole or some shit.
Oh yeah, that one too. Yeah.
Here it is.
Right here. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, shotgun.
What?
Shotgun. Yeah, look at his dog right there too.
What the hell?
Fucking blew up his dog and shit.
Yeah. See, like that's a crater.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the first time I
though.
saw that. Like I hadn't thought about that story about my grandpa in forever until we saw that the other day, and I was like, that reminds me of the fucking story I always hear. That's a crater. That motherfucker blew a crater in his yard.
Bruh,
like what did he have in there?
Bro, that's
fucking
crazy.
Stick of dynamite or something?
Yeah. Dude, that looked insane. How do you even manage?
Yeah.
What he like dumped
firecracker? Looks like a firecracker.
Or he's lighting and throwing a lit match in. I'm wondering, or maybe he took like a bunch of like gunpowder and threw it in the hole, and then maybe lined it out of brought it out of the hole to where you can light it.
Yeah, what you do is you spray gas down in there. It's just like
that would just gas
like propane. Yeah, you spray propane down in there and it sinks to the bottom of the hole. And that's because they when I was out at I was doing community service at Sunset Park out here.
You guys were killing.
They would actually go out there and they would fill the fucking holes because they had gophers everywhere and they were tearing up the grass.
Oh, I know they destroy that.
Yeah, they would fill the holes with gas, and then would fucking light it up and fucking. But it wasn't that insane. Maybe he had some.
What? They did that shit out of fucking
maybe he had some
probably the biggest.
E85, some.
Bro, they were doing that to gophers at the biggest and oldest city park in Vegas. Just fucking torturing them.
And sometimes you'd actually, I'd be walking around picking up trash, and you would see like just a dead gopher like laying on the ground.
I did community service there before too at the at the Sunset Park. I did community service there. Yeah.
Damn. Rip the gophers.
Yeah.
Damn. See, I would have gotten
the gas fucking sinks to the, it's heavier than air, so it sinks into the far bottom of the hole.
That's risky to be doing like at a public, like
blows up their fucking, blows up their eardrums and shit.
I'm not an animal rights person, but if I saw them do that, I'd probably be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing, motherfucker?" That is so inhumane.
It is.
Like,
it's crazy. Bro, you're destroying some ecosystem, man. You're fucking up the circle of life for real.
Yeah,
for real.
like I get gophers suck, and maybe try and drive them out. Okay, I get it, but like do it in a way that's not gonna ideally kill them. Like, start putting water in. If their holes start filling up, unless they're retards, they'll get out, and they'll get out quick, and then they're not harmed, and then they move on to the next spot, do their thing, hopefully just far away. Like when people, I don't know, but me, I'm more of I'm an animal lover. I'm the kind of guy that I'm more likely to kill a human being than an animal, unless said animal was trying to kill me or it was life or death, and I had to either eat or I had to kill it to survive. Because it was going to attack me. Like a mountain lion's jumping at me, and I had a gun, bang, I'd kill that motherfucker. I had a knife, I'd get it, but I'd feel bad afterwards still. I'd be like, fuck, but I'd
bro,
I'd be like,
dude, it would probably scratch you up and shit, bro.
Oh,
it would fucking piss you off, man. Yeah.
It probably would take me a while to feel bad. It probably at first I'd be all, fuck this motherfucker, because like where my 40 acres is at, we have like mountain lions and we have raccoons. We have bears, but the bears are more transient according to the neighbors, because I don't live up there yet. The neighbors say that in that valley. But the coyotes and the mountain lions live, like potentially some of them live on my 40 acres. I don't know.
Yeah, bro, and them moving packs too. Mountain lions moving packs. So not only do you have to shoot one, you also have to shoot two, and they're agile too, dude. They move fast, so you can't run away. You got to stand your ground, bro. You know what I mean? But
I know that the neighbor told me, he's like, none of us go walk around on our 40 acres out here unless we're strapped. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. He's like, it's no big deal. He's like, a few times. He's like, apparently, like the neighbor told me, him and his wife, they were walking across their flats on their 40 acre. And they looked back in like a really big coyote, though. He said it almost looked like the size of a wolf, but obviously it's not a wolf. You can tell by looking at it. But he said his biggest coyote.
You ever seen these guys out there?
I got a question for you. What do all the girls say to guys with big dicks?
I don't know.
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't know.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Dude, he said him and his wife, this fucking huge coyote was like stalking him and his wife across their property. But he saw it, and eventually when he went back that direction, he had his gun on him just in case in his hand. But when he went back that direction, he made noise and like, it did run off, but he said that motherfucker in the middle of the day was stalking us.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, because coyotes don't usually do that, especially not by themselves. So he was like, maybe he was sick. Maybe something's wrong with him because he is so abnormally large for a coyote. Maybe, he was, like a big dumb ogre, if you will, like type of. But he was like telling me, he's like, yep, first time I had that happen. And they've had one of the neighbors said that so he didn't plow his driveway wasn't plowed, so he parked his truck at the bottom, walked up to get his plow and plowed it down. On his way back down, he realized that there was big cat tracks, some mountain lion tracks, following his tracks while he walked up to go get his tractor to clear his driveway. Because he said he could see him right there. And they weren't there when he walked up, and they were following his footsteps.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro, you'd be surprised sometimes, man, like the hunter becomes the prey.
Yeah. I mean, circle of life. Like, and everybody that lives up there, we all understand it. Like, we have wild horses that run through our property. Like, fucking a lot of people don't realize Nevada has, especially the north. It used to be even outside of around Vegas, but mostly up here north now. We got like there's neighborhoods, not mine I live in now, but there's like regular like neighborhoods. You go in and there's like packs of horses walking down the street. If there's a park in that neighborhood, they'll be like chilling in the fucking in the shade, laying down in the park. It's a trip.
Yeah, they're like wild Mustangs, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, bro.
But we have those going through the property. And that's kind of what I wanted to. Like, I'm close enough to the city where I could be at the airport in like 20 to 30 minutes as long as weather's good, you know. But far enough away that if shit hits the fan in the city, we should be good up there.
Yeah, you're safe, bro. As long as you're stockpiled up, you know what I mean? You're strapped up, you should be good.
Yeah, and all of us are on, we all have wells up there. We're all off grid with power. It's all fucking, even the big mansions, it's all solar and wind. And then we have a leach field instead of being hooked up to a sewer. So we're technically we're completely off grid. Like, other than I'm going to have Starlink, you know, if you know, because that's the only way to get it out there. But completely off grid, like, and all the neighbors, everybody kind of does have a different cool thing that they do that has these 40 acres. Like, one guy is like a beekeeper, and then he also grows like whatever he grows. And then there's like a rancher that he breeds or grows whatever he does, like the type of cow that you would use for meat, you know, and everybody, and they even said, so going up this hill, they told me, they were not kidding, because multiple neighbors have told me that if shit ever hits the fan down here in Reno, they've got guys that live up there that are like old explosive guys from the military, and they already have picked out areas where they're gonna fucking blow up the rocks, basically to cover the fucking road, block the road, and then everybody up there pretty much has tractors for winter to clear their shit. So if they need to move the shit, okay, well, they got the tractors, they can move it, and you know, and then the only way in and out easily would be if you know the dirt roads to sneak in and out through the mountains.
Makes sense. Or you could get like a helicopter as well, right?
Yeah.
And the most important,
that's what we
were the
Shamrock on.
We had this guy on our stream. You know who this guy is?
Ken Shamrock.
Baby. We had him on our stream.
So he was a UFC legend and WWF, WWE.
You gotta know who he is if he's a fighter. You probably know
what year was he?
So he was fighting in the UFC in the very beginning, like literally, like UFC
bare knuckle shit.
Yeah. He owns bare knuckle boxing now. He lives here in Reno. He's a cool fucking dude. My wife's cut his hair and shit.
He's still ripped, dude. Look at his fucking arms.
Yeah, he's in his 60s, dude.
Man,
and he's
just
super cool guy, dude. Yeah, that's at his house here in Reno. He's shooting. He came on with us though.
Crazy.
Yeah, super cool guy. Still in fucking good shape, as you can see. When my wife first cut his hair, she didn't even know who he was. And then I was like, no way. And then when I ended up meeting him through crypto projects, and he had his own. And then I was like, that's so funny. And I started talking to him, getting to know him. And I was like, my wife cut your hair. And was like, I didn't even know you lived in Reno. And here I am a month later. Now I've met you too. Like, Reno is such a small town, you know?
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
I met him through crypto, which is a trip.
That's cool.
Those episodes like 403.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he is in the. I think he might be in the. He's in the Wrestling Hall of Fame, but I don't. And I think he's in some other type of fighting Hall of Fame. Because
he was. What year was this? He looks like an older dude. Like
he did like. So he was in the UFC. I think from UFC 1. He and he was the first UFC super fight, if I remember correctly. And I think it was like him and Hoist Gracie, I think were the first ever super fight for the UFC. And he then, after he did the UFC, probably, I don't know, so maybe the late 90s, mid to late 90s. And then he went over and started doing the WWF shit. And then people started making fun of him. He popped back over into like, real fighting, if you will. and he kind of popped back and forth between the theatrical fighting versus the real fighting, you know.
Yeah.
So
he would go from like not SmackDown in WWE, it was like WWF.
Yeah, well, he was in. I think he was in it when it was both. Like because they changed, I think around like 2002 from WWF to WWE, like somewhere in the early 2000s, and I think he was in it when it was both organizations.
Was this the same time as like Hulk Hogan and like Andre the Giant?
No, not that far back. Not Andre, but Hulk was still like at the very tail end of his career at that point.
Okay.
Yes, my Shiba Inu is pumping. I'm in profit. Let's go, baby.
Because I think like I'm 43 and I think he's about 20 years old, right? He's in his 60s. I know that.
Ooh, let's go, baby.
And dude, he still fights. Not professionally like he did, but he had his last professional fight when he was like in his 50s, dude. And I think it might have been a UFC.
Nice. That's what's up.
But even before UFC, prior and in between all that shit, he'd fight in Japan, like in the fucking all these other, you know, like martial arts type organizations, like real fighting, you know,
tournaments. Yeah, I get it. He was just honing his skill, his craft.
Yeah,
going out on escapades and just like, you know, pretty much seeking out the best fighters all around the world.
Yeah, and he was usually, he was.
You know, there's a DAO, right? There's an ETH DAO called Karate DAO, where fighters from all around the world actually do tournaments. Not to interrupt what you were saying, but feel free to continue. Yeah, bro, it's sick. It's so dope. Yeah, Karate DAO. Yep.
Oh yeah, his brother was also. I think his brother did like real fighting, but I think his brother actually did the like more theatrical, like the wrestling shit too. I think, if I remember correctly. But he's super cool, dude. Like in his field, he's a legend. You know, like he's in fucking Hall of Fames. So he was cool to have around. We had him around for a while, and then when his token, the rumor I heard was that his dev team might have gone rogue and rug pulled like that and like a couple other projects that they did. Because I know all of a sudden it was worth nothing, and then he just kind of fell off in the crypto world. I think he was probably disappointed. This is one of his first goes in crypto, you know, and you know, his face was the face.
Right, and he wasn't actually doing it himself. He was just getting
he
roped along by somebody else's scheme.
Yeah, he was working with other people.
Yeah, he got burned. Yeah,
you know, because he's a big name, and it was Valor is what it was called, because he owns this what is it, Valor Bare Knuckle Boxing. It's like a whole it's a promotion, and so it was it was good. I liked the idea behind it, if it would work, because he was talking about how a lot of these professional fighters, once their career's done, a lot of them don't have anything to fall back on. They're all fucked up and injured, you know, from a lifetime of fighting, and nobody takes care of the fighters. And so he wanted to, like, that was going to be part of it. Like his bare knuckle boxer fighters, that's one of the things they were going to get. You know, they were going to get some of his Valor coins, and then, you know, and in hopes that, you know, that they'll save some of it. And, you know, again, ideally, if the price would have gone up, that once they stopped fighting, that they had a little nest egg, you know, that they could maybe fall back on and, you know, pull from when they needed to. Obviously, everything always sounds better, you know, before than when it happens, but
yeah, exactly, it's true. And then the rug happens, and then people are just like,
and it wasn't doing, honestly, it wasn't doing good before the rug. Like, it was a complete loss for me, but I didn't invest a lot. I more did it just to support Ken and what he was trying to do, you know?
Yeah, it makes sense, bro. So in and of itself, man, you're right. It's a big problem. You know, even cats in the WWE these days, man, they got to use GoFundMe to pay for their medical bills and shit still to this day.
And that's how they get addicted to all these painkillers, because that's what they do to them. Here, just take this and go out there and keep doing it. Because, like, I even have told people, look, wrestling might be fake, but it's still real. It's just choreographed. Like, they know how to do it. Like, when you got two guys that are 200 to 300 plus pounds slamming into each other, throwing each other around, like, it's gonna fucking hurt your body. Like
It is. Yeah.
it's
100%.
you know, it's gonna
Even
hurt your
bro,
body.
even the high flyers, man, they're like my size, man. You know what I mean? They're
Yep.
like 180, 190 pounds, bro. Like, bro, they're jumping from such high fucking
Yeah.
distances, bro.
Yeah,
These
when
motherfuckers are jumping off of cages and shit, bro.
Yeah, and when they jump off of the top rope out of the ring, dude, if that's something like there's something like 20 feet in the air, 20 plus feet in the air when they're jumping down, dude. Like people don't the top rope. What is it? It's like 5.5 feet from the or about I think from the level
From
of
the
the
mat.
ring.
Yeah, from the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is 5.5 feet.
Yeah.
And then outside, that's another 5 feet. So it's 10 feet. Just like jumping, once you're up in the air, you're about like 15 feet off the ground.
Yeah,
if you're gonna be, and the floor might be cushioned. The tables most definitely isn't cushioned.
No.
And motherfuckers be jumping onto the tables in front of the
Yeah.
announcers and shit, breaking the announcers table. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Live on air. Should go crazy, bro. Yo,
Yeah.
we go crazy, bro.
Yeah, I've even asked. We might have asked him on the show, or maybe a different time about like, okay, how do you guys do it when you hit each other with a chair? And he's like, no, you really get hit with the chair. He's like, that's one of the things that really sucks. Like, they're trained to try and like, you know, pull their hits at the last second, but they're still fucking taking the chair, you know?
Yeah, bro, no doubt. Dude, I remember, man, when I was a kid, bro, me and my neighbors, bro, seriously, we would do some dumb shit like that just to see what it felt like, bro. Like fucking hit each other with chairs, actual steel folding chairs, bro.
Well, dude,
it's just stupid.
In Vegas, like this like backyard wrestling shit. I know throughout the US it got big, but Vegas was one of the scenes that it was huge. It was like all these like white trash tweaker motherfuckers that are stuck on wrestling, and they would like set up these like wrestling matches like barbed wire in the trailer park. And you're like, what? First of all, I ain't going to no trailer park. Secondly, that makes it sound way fucking less safe, dude. Like maybe that's the point, but it was all I was always like, no, I'm good. I ain't going to your back. I was like, unless this backyard wrestling's happening like in the back of some mansion, I might come check it out. But I ain't
bro. Yeah, bro. It was that, bro. It was like pretty much mansions of fucking like West Virginia, dude. Yeah,
we dude in Vegas, man. I didn't see it happening at mansions. I mean, when I say like it was like it was like the white trash of white trash in Vegas, like all the guys that listen to fucking ICP, you know.
For sure, bro. I get you. That shit's hilarious, man. Yo, well, one of my homies, dude, he actually got involved in one of those like professional rings from getting involved in backyard wrestling. So,
nice.
Yeah, so backyard wrestling to like a sort of like Midwest, like, you know, like amateur. Yeah, thing. Exactly. Yep. Yeah,
I mean, I knew some guys that's what they were hoping, like that maybe they'd get seen. Like they had little belts because there was this one band in Vegas. That's BlackSheep and I met because we were in different bands, right? And around that time when we were all into that, there was this band. They were really good. I really liked them, but they were way big into this backyard wrestling thing. And so their fans were all these like juggalo backyard wrestlers. And like they had like one guy, you know, he'd have like the championship belt and he'd show up to their show and they'd be like, oh, the champion, you know, and all the rest of us would be like, oh, here comes the fucking weirdos. But I'll tell you what, those weirdos, holy shit, did they follow that band? Like, there was very few bands in Vegas that had such a crazy cult following. Like when they showed up, everybody knew because they looked like a bunch of fucking juggalos and wrestling fans, you know, and like they would no bullshit be wearing like wrestling belts, and some of them would be in character as wrestlers. But when they would be talking to each other, they'd be, oh well, next week I'm gonna, and I'd be like, damn, this is some serious cosplay. They're even, but it was fun for them.
They're LARPing, bro. They're LARPing hard as a motherfucker, bro.
Like because they would always ask me, they'd always be like, no, it wasn't Hemlock, dude. Hemlock's dope. That was a good Vegas local band. Oh yeah. Oh, Hemlock they had a crazy cult following. They had the best cult following in Vegas, but that band's been around like 30 years now.
Yeah.
These dudes went on a world tour, never signed a fucking major record, kept getting offer after offer, never did. Because they were able to do it themselves, and if you can do it yourself, you make way more money. Even if you're not like the biggest of the biggest acts, you're still gonna make more money if you can do it yourself. You know,
It's true. 100%.
You know, you're into music.
Yeah, I am 100%, bro, and I'm making fucking hella dough, bro, doing it my way. And like, I don't even like have to distribute to like Spotify and shit. You know what I mean? Like my fans still fuck with my shit, and like they'll stream it on like SoundCloud and whatnot.
They got their Dirty 30 tour cracking right now. I knew it had been about 30 years since those dudes came together.
Dude, they're still doing it, bro. They're still going ham. That's the way
and I'll
to
tell you
do
what,
it.
those dudes were cool too. Like, I didn't see them for years, and then I ran into them at it was Lincoln Park and Cypress Hill concert, and I was with my nephew who was a little kid, and at first they saw the little kid and they were like, hey, what's up? You know, like and it wasn't like a creep, like, oh, little kid, you know, and he was like, you ever, you know, and then that's when I was like, Brian, and he was like, oh shit. And then he was like, you need to take these kids.
Hemlock? Yeah, I've played a couple shows with him.
Yeah, and he's like, you need to take these kids to our fucking show. Hey, because he was like, tell your uncle to bring you to our show and we'll bring you on stage. You know what I mean? Like,
they still remember me.
Cool dudes, you know what I mean? Like they love like because they understand little kids is what was going to keep
Mormon fucking death metal. You gotta love it.
You know, you can if you've been around for 30 years and you catch them when they're a little kid, like that's pretty. You know, and they were never douches, never like BlackSheep. Did you ever know them to be douchebags? Always humble.
No, dude.
Yeah.
We've always been fucking homies. Just funny, they're fucking humble. Mormons and they're just death metal as fuck.
Yeah, just death metal. So, and they like toured Japan, Europe, fucking everywhere, dude.
Oh yeah,
like everywhere.
Yeah, last time we played with them, we opened for them at the dive bar.
Okay,
and we I think we played with them at what's that? The Las Vegas Country Saloon. We played the
Las Vegas Country Club Saloon or whatever. That one downtown. Where we went for
downtown.
that, for the Hexagon thing.
Yeah,
that's what's good. That's what's good, bro. Man, it's always a blast performing music for homies in the cipher. You know, it's a blast. You know,
Dude, BlackSheep and I, our bands had played shows together. Where I think the only people that were there were the random drunks. His band and my band, like cheering each other on, you know.
Oh shit, I feel that, bro.
We'd had those before.
I've never actually like played like a guitar or live instrumentation in front of a crowd for like random people who are in the crypto scene, but I have DJ'd for like Flostradamus, Autograph, a bunch of other DJs and shit like that were,
cool.
And like some people from OKX and Huobi at like a mansion party in LA. That was a good time. You know,
Nice.
Here's my last gig.
Oh, is this the one that I was shooting?
Yeah, when I spilled my fucking shroom juice everywhere.
Oh, shit,
we were shrooming balls.
Fucking hell, that's dope.
This was at a Hex mansion. So this house used to be Mike Tyson's.
Oh shit!
Mike Tyson's old mansion, yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up, bro.
It's all grainy just because we're streaming it from YouTube.
I feel you. It's not only that, bro. It's actually like skipping frames for me.
Yeah, dude. And I look because I'm big. You know, I'm 6'4", and at that point, I think I was sitting about 230. So I'm big, and I was like try not to block everybody, but all in his face. I was like, fuck him.
Word. Hey, what axe is that? What are you playing right now?
It's a Schecter Dynasty.
Yeah, I figured it was a Schecter.
Yeah, I love Schecter.
Yeah, me too, bro. Schecters are the shit. Yeah. Is that a 6 or a 7?
6.
Yeah, it looks like that is definitely.
Everybody I've ever known who plays Schecters are always good guitarists. I've never known a shitty guitarist with a Schecter.
Right. Might as well flex this right here. I'm gonna hit it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, bro. Straight up diamond series, my man. That's dope.
Yeah, I had like a big old fucking mic, like a professional mic on and everything. I think, didn't I bring it in? I think I put it on for it. I know I brought it in. But it was shot from my phone with I think with my Rode mic. Or the Degen protocol shorts and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear me singing too. Where the heck's the Imagine that house back when Tyson owned it, though, bro. So I had some crazy parties there. Oh yeah,
Yeah, there's a fucking flippers upstairs and all kinds of shit. It's crazy, man.
Look, there's E&J. Look at E&J looking all fucking, all wearing all white like he's some fucking angel.
I love you guys. This next one is for that fucking that pulse chain that we're waiting on to come out.
Hey, yo, Donnie, welcome back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm out of breath at this point.
Where you at, Nagarbo? I need everybody's help with this one. Everybody's help.
Hey, so it's been a blast kicking it with y'all. I gotta dive. I gotta get back to work. Yeah, we'll be in touch.
Okay,
all right?
man.
All right, thanks for coming on, bro.
Hey,
He wants you. Yeah.
he's all fucking stoned.
Oh yeah, man. Fucking,
He's all right,
he's baked as a
yeah.
cake. Just look at him.
You play jackpot, bitch, yeah.
There's E&J. Was that Mad Dog? You can hear me singing too. Fuck, it's terrible. That is Mad. Hey, and at that moment, the shrooms were hitting.
I know, dude. I was fucked up. BlackSheep crypto economy.
I know.
Okay, next up to the stage.
Shane.
BlackSheep, say hi to everybody. You sounded good.
Oh, cool. What up?
Number one hit song.
At that moment, I was irritated because I spilled my shroom juice everywhere.
I know. Well, I offered to give you the rest of mine.
Gave you a buzzkill, man. I was like, oh, man.
I was like, trust me, have some of mine. I'm okay.
No, it's all good. Oh, we had a lot of good
Shane,
fucking time
DMs.
tonight.
Okay.
We had a good fucking time that night. I just couldn't believe it. I should have said it on the fucking subwoofer, man. fucking rocked it right off. I was like, oh no, the most party foul of all, dude. Because I was expecting such a fucking just amazing fucking blast off experience, But that's what happens, man.
But you still got a little bit, right? Of a
Yeah. It was good. Yeah, it was good.
probably right. It's probably started right about the time.
You have your sight set on fucking just blasting off and just being a fucking badass the whole night, and then that happened. So
and then you belly flop.
Played a good show though. What's that?
Must have been cool, right?
It was fun.
It was a good time.
I just want to be cool.
I hung out with, we kind of had our own little area, like everyone, there's cliques of who knows who there. So we had all, like Fag Rabbit and his wife and ENJ and who else was there? Anna and Mad Dog.
So I just finished doing a drive around town for a while. And I came back with
without
some
crashing.
beers. Yeah, and without crashing.
So do you have your license now officially, or?
So I have my learner's license still. It's been a bit of a delay with just finances and that sort of thing. But I do have somewhat of a commitment from my brother-in-law who's helping me to get my license that we will have it all sorted, i.e. me driving independently by the time I turn 28, which is in a couple of months' time. So, yeah. But I think I'm about to start paying off the Yaris, which is good. Oh, by the way, I found out it's actually a 2007.
Wait, yeah, you drive a Yaris. How gay is that? Is that pretty gay?
Hey, fucking not as gay as a 3 Series.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, actually, they beat the 3 Series, huh? That's right. Okay, so it's not as gay.
Yeah, not as gay as a 3 Series.
But it's fucking up. Like it's.
But that Yaris was probably pretty built, right?
I mean, look.
It doesn't matter. It says Yaris.
Look, I'm gonna fucking take the letters off the back, all right, and just fucking, I don't know, put his big fucking sub in the back. I don't know, get the whole light thing going on, turn it into one of those fucking, I don't know, fucking music lunchbox type things.
Well, you could just rearrange the letters and then it says Sire. Or maybe you could rearrange them to say
why don't I just get replacement letters and write anus on it?
Yeah, you could just do that. Yeah.
So
just remove the Y and you got arse. Stick it up your arse. Right? Yeah. Take out the I and remove the Y and you got arse. Stick it up your arse. You guys use that word out there? Arse?
Arse. Yep. A-R-S-E.
A-R-S-E. Okay. Then you got to add an E.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm just taking letters off and I write anus on the back of it. Or fucking maybe, I don't know. Fucking, yeah, I don't know. We'd have to find something good to write on the back of it. But just get rid of Yaris at least, Yaris or whatever. Fucking find it funny.
You know what? You just have it say, I just get a sticker right next to where it says Yaris and say, at least it's not a 3 Series.
Right? That needs to be in the fine print underneath it,
At least it's not a 3. Oh, dude, my buddy, right before I got on the stream, I was talking to my buddy Nick. He's come on the stream before. He calls himself 335i twin turbo. So he's supposed to be doing something new to his 335, and he said it's going to be pushing 900 horsepower in his little 3 Series. And I was like, and he's like, it'll really smoke you now. He's like, it'll smoke BlackSheep too. And I was like, it's still a 3 Series though. I'm like, of course you can take a girl's car and make it badass. You think girls don't deserve to have badass cars too? Fucking sexist.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, no way. I was like, it's still 3 Series. It's still 3 Series. Yeah, but you said it's a 335. It's a 3 Series. I know that those things can be really fucking fast. I know that. for sure. They can be way.
Oh,
faster.
actually, I got some pictures of the new car the other day too. Old man actually sent me some photos of it.
Is it like pink?
No,
Because it still wouldn't be as gay as the 3 Series.
no, it's actually silver. So I mean, it's not horrible, but it is still a hatchback. So make of that what you will.
Yeah, but just remember, every time you feel ashamed that you're driving a hatchback Yaris, just remember.
I just got to think of our buddy Rhino.
There's men in the world.
He's got to be crying deep in his soul every time he jumps in that 3 Series.
Like,
I'll bet.
Well, what's sad is he never knew that they were made for women. Supposedly before, well, most people don't realize Mustangs were too. Like, I mean, even PCM knows that's literally part of their written history.
Wow.
Yeah, they wanted to give women like a sports car that women can drive, because nowadays that would be sexist, but they were trying to like give something. Okay, this is mom's sports car, this is mom's and that's dad's. Dad would get like a man's car, like a Corvette or some other Chevy, and then the women would get the Mustang. Women or your gay son. And eventually it became where pretty much just your gay son was owning Mustangs.
Hey, let's not forget you used to own a Mustang too.
I know. I never liked the thing was I never liked Mustangs. I just got it because I really wanted a sports car and it was the only thing I could afford. That's one thing too. When I tell people that's one thing I don't like about them. The biggest things is there's no exclusivity. You know what I mean? Same with Camaros. Like there's some.
It's a car, not an NFT though.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you don't. Not just anybody can own a Corvette, but but anybody can own a Mustang. Now, and not everybody can own a ZR1 Corvette. That's like a $250,000 Corvette. You know what I mean? But anybody can afford a $20,000-$30,000 Mustang.
Yes.
Who's looking for a new car? Your cheapest Corvette brand new is about twice as much as your cheapest Mustang brand new.
It's funny. We know all about fucking Zen, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what?
I guess you must be new to the channel, man. If you want to subscribe, we have a trader that comes in here every week that talks about it, and we have cookies out there that always fucking sucks the dick.
Zen is ripping.
Yeah, it's all good. We already know about it.
Yeah,
good shit, man.
But if you
welcome to the stream, buddy. If you want to, please subscribe, like all that shit. Yeah, we yeah. I think the last update he had on Zen was it's at the low and it's probably gonna fucking take off.
Yeah, he did TA on it on Wednesday, right?
I honestly wonder how long it's going to be before Jack gets in trouble with Google for that. I mean, he's got all these people going around, including himself, touting, "Oh, look, I'm a former Google engineer." Is that not using one's position of employment as gaining favor?
We're right here at the low, so like if it breaks this, then it might go lower, But yeah, I mean, dude, like the thing about it is it's straight up, straight down, straight up kind of thing. Like we just have to see what he's doing, If he's everything I've been in so far with Zen has been complete garbage. So as far as like DB Zen, that fucking Phoenix fucking protocol, I think he's just trying to fucking troll Richard Hart at this point. Like we're not too sure, like if he's really gonna do anything good, but we're still like I have tons of fucking NFTs. I mean, trust me, like I'm in the Zen game.
Oh, yeah.
Like I just don't know if this is actually going to do anything. I don't know. We're still waiting to see what happens.
Is he still doing his own blockchain type thing?
Yeah, X1, all that shit. Yeah, I mean,
okay, cool. So,
but we don't know when it's going to happen or if it's going to do anything at all.
So with this it's
experimental, Ben Johnson. We don't know yet. We're not going to blow smoke up your ass.
Fucking Zen user that's come across fucking. I don't know. I wonder if perhaps my super theory of what Zen is might still be in play, right? You remember ages ago when I shared the idea that maybe Zen was supposed to be hyperinflationary and using of those like high gas tokenomics to sort of choke hold the rest of the blockchains to sort of clear the way for X1. I mean, what if he could prove, like, quite literally, how many blockchains, when he put the Zen contract out there, crippled in operational capacity because of people going after the ZFTs and the way that the maths of the contract works, right?
I honestly think what's going on here is like it's a test net. All these other chains that he went on to see what he needs to do to make something really fucking efficient with what he's trying to do. So
yeah, exactly. Like he's trying to fucking get them all in a strangle and expose where this weak point in gas consumption is, which is basically where he's going to come out with X1 and then somehow like resolve that problem for whatever reason. Like maybe there's a better way that mathematics is being done on X1 or something.
Well, I guess maybe you can't.
He just
why
needs
didn't you just try to launch it on? Why didn't he try to? Well, I guess he's going for decentralized. Why didn't he try to launch it on like Tron or XRP or any of their
because Tron would have been able to mitigate the gas issue without problem. See, a lot of the problem with the EVM, right, is that it doesn't have the same mechanics as Tron, where people could freeze currency out of circulation for bandwidth or energy, right, which gives them free transactions. These EVM chains, they always cost gas regardless, and thus far the only thing that we've seen for free transactions, quote unquote, is the refund token of Chai, which was developed by 1inch. Right, so he's basically trying to expose that all of these other chains out here have a very real problem with gas and expensive math operations, and so I wonder if like this whole Zen token is a chokehold to basically say, look, you should come over to X1. I don't know.
It was a
that would be
a fucking.
That would be smart. That was his master plan.
It's kind of like what do we call it?
That's what I'm talking about.
Even Crypto Slow said the same thing. It was like a thought something like what was it?
I just call it four-dimensional chess.
No, he said it was like a I can't remember how he put it, but it was like a like where everybody gets together and they collectively fucking they think about ways to improve things.
Think tank, collective
think tank. Yeah, that's exactly what he used. Think tank. Exactly. You're exactly right, dude. Because Polygon can't handle it. Ethereum can't handle it. Obviously Pulse Chain's struggling to handle it. What else we got? I mean,
fucking BNB choked up for a little while. I mean, all of these EVM chains have one thing in common is that they all have the same gas consumption model. So if he can prove that's what I'm saying is there's some big brain shit out there, It's not even about the money flows or who's buying what where. Sometimes it's about the fucking code and how that shit works, and that is where the fucking meat and guts of the crypto is that I want to be involved in, right? Is the fucking big brain shit like that. Like I can break your system and prove that it's broken. Watch me do it, That's just so awesome to me.
What was he? He's a network engineer, right? Isn't that what he does?
He was one of the first Google Cloud engineers, yes. So basically, all of the things that power, like Google Drive, Calendar,
I gotta go,
fucking
guys.
email.
You end the stream, Shane. See ya.
Okay. So I mean, he really understands. Like personally, he understands the mechanics. It's not just. Rich guy hiring a team that understands.
No, this guy is not a stupid person. This guy knows his stuff.
Yeah, that
right?
I know.
He knows all about like how data storage works, data efficiency. Like fucking, this guy's maths would be fucking. This guy would be doing algebra in his sleep just for fun, right? That's the fucking level this guy's brain probably work at,
Right.
But yeah, fucking, it's crazy, man. There you go. Yeah, see, Ben just said he was responsible for upscaling Google. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Fucking, how about that? So Ben, I don't know if you heard about the theory that I was just sort of discussing there for a second, but I want to know what you think about that as well. Like, is it possible that he tried to choke out the rest of the chains to show that X1 was somehow technologically better, or am I reading too far into that? Like, I love sharing that theory with people who are into Zen and to sort of see what they think, because that's the only big brain thing that I could think of that would prove that Zen has some sort of actual utility right now beyond just inflating at the cost of gas. Like there has to be a bigger sort of thing at play.
Right.
I don't know.
That is a good. I never thought of that angle, that he might be intentionally be doing it to test all these other networks to figure out how to be better and how to not have the same problem.
Yeah. You pick your flavor, they're all the same. Watch me choke them out one by one. Fucking, by the way, here's a better chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Fucking,
because it did. I already knew that Matic effing sucked. That's why it blows my mind that it's still going.
yeah, hey, look, Ben just said, I think so. He spammed all chains to show how useless they are, like Doge chain. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Doge chain?
Fucking bravo. See, we got a person with their head switched on in the audience here.
I forgot that they even came up with Doge chain.
Right?
And yet it still didn't touch the price. The
Do you
only
know
thing that
why-
can make the price move is Elon.
Do you know why Doge chain sucks though, and why nobody cares about it? It's because it was completely counter narrative to what Doge is about. Like, Doge isn't supposed to be a thing that, carries smart contracts of everything else. Doge is supposed to be a contract that uses a big network, I don't think a chain ever made sense for the kind of project that it is. It didn't need to exist, is really the point I'm trying to make,
Yeah, it was just somebody trying to ride off of the Doge.
Yeah.
wave.
Yeah, very much so. But, yeah. Holy shit. So what else you got going on, man?
Nothing. Nothing today.
Nothing?
Oh, fuck, it's
Fair enough.
raining. Because I was going to say, I don't know, maybe go down because we've got a big car show in town. And it's
Okay.
going crazy right now, but it's raining. I don't bring the Corvette out in the rain.
Yeah, no, you don't want to get that fucking
I'll
paint
bring
work
the Beamer. I'll bring out in the rain, but
Well, yeah, the Beamer's a piece of shit.
No, it
it's
isn't.
just it's just
my
a Beamer,
Beamer ain't
bro.
it. I don't have a 3 Series. I have
It's just a
7
Beamer,
Series.
bro. It's just a Beamer.
It's over $100,000 one.
Right,
I don't got the girl one. I got the man one.
right. Okay, that makes all the difference.
Technically, mine is considered, if you look at it, like the way they categorize it, mine's categorized as a limo.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
It's a BMW 750 Li X Drive. So the Li means it has a 5-inch longer wheelbase. So that 5-inch longer wheelbase than your standard 7 Series now makes it classify as a limo. That was one of the things I was like, that's why I didn't get the 5 Series, because if I because I'm so big, if I put my seat where I drive and I try and get behind me in a 5 Series, I could sit behind someone bigger than me in my 7 Series, It's that's what the Li it stands for. It stands for the long wheelbase.
Yeah, nice.
5 inches though. So about.
I gotta tell you,
twice
man,
the size
it
of
is.
your dick.
It's really fucking good that I'm driving again. Like, it's been a couple of months because my car's been off the road, but we finally got the brakes fixed up on the Jeep. So, yeah. I'm really enjoying that shit. Anyway, hey, listen, I'm gonna jump off here and I'm gonna go and keep attacking my beers because it's
Don't
Saturday.
attack them. What did they do to you?
Well, they're sitting in my fridge. I got to drink them all.
Oh yeah, so do you got a 6-pack then?
Yes.
If I was in the Hex community and looking for dicks to suck, I would go for the dudes with the 6-packs.
No,
I know.
not always.
I think I found you a new boyfriend.
Jesus, I fucking walked right into that one.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Black Sheep, have fun at the movie. And we're out this motherfucker.
Win, Lambo, yellow, Lambo, win, Lambo, yellow, Lambo, win, Lambo. yellow, Lambo, win, Lambo, yellow, Lambo, win, Lambo, yellow, Lambo, win, Lambo, yellow, Lambo, win, Lambo, yellow, Lambo. Shooting to the moon,
And go.
I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm. I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm. Let's go, girl. Palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm. Lambo, yellow, Lambo, win, Lambo, yellow, Lambo. I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. We wanna palm, palm. Let's go, girl. Palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. We wanna palm, palm, palm.
Or B, we got it from the conch. Could be, but I've had conch salad 1 billion times in my life, and I don't get.
Yeah, that's fuck. Ah!
Shouldn't have been talking shit.